During his long and illustrious career, Sam has been accorded the highest honors possible, including the Life Achievement Award from the Smithsonian, the MacArthur Foundation Genius Grant, and the California Council of the Arts Living Treasure designation. Sam is often asked the question, how long does it take you to complete one of your designs? And Sam frankly finds this question bewildering. He's never given himself the luxury of this calculation, insisting, I dare not think about it. Actually, the amount of time, if you figure rough calculation, Sam has said that he produced 52 pieces of furniture last year. That means that one classic emerged from the Sam Maloof studio every week. This is, of course, a remarkable feat, considering that every creation is a product of the heart and the hand, and that every client who lives with a Sam Maloof creation has to reconsider on a daily basis the true meaning of the phrase, a labor of love. I take great pleasure and hope you will join me in welcoming our beloved, beneficent, and absolutely effervescent Sam Maloof.
Well, I can't recall when I was not interested in wood. As a boy, I did a lot of carving and made little objects and all, and I also was very interested in drawing, and I've been able to draw from as long back as I can recall, too. When I graduated from high school in 1934, I went to work as a graphic artist, and again, I was self-taught, but the company that I worked for also had an engineering department, and they asked if I could do drawings, and so I did a lot of drawings for the engineering department, and I stayed there for about 3 years, and then an industrial designer saw some of my work and asked if I'd go to work for him. So I worked for Harold Graham. He was a graduate of the Bauhaus, and I stayed with him until I was drafted into the Army in '41. And in the Army, someone saw some cartoons that I did and showed them to a commanding officer, and he liked them, and I drew up a bunch of cartoons that were made into decals, and they put me in the battalion headquarters. Then a general saw what I did in drawings and asked me who did them. I had to take a copy to brigade office, and I said, I did, sir, and the next thing I knew, they transferred me to regimental, and about 3 months later, I was a sergeant. But I did that for 4 years, and then when I was through with the Army, I went to work for a graphic arts company in Los Angeles for about a year, and then Millard Sheets, an artist friend of mine that I knew casually back in '34, asked if I'd go to work for him doing silk screens. I knew how to do them and all. So I worked for Millard for about, Freda? About 2 years?
I guess so.
For 2 years, and then I met Freda, and we got married, and I did furniture for the house. Somebody saw it and wondered if I'd do furniture for them. So on the strength of that, I quit my job cold turkey and started making furniture.
Full-time?
Yeah, full-time. I didn't have any tools. All I had were a few hand tools that Freda's father had used, and so for about 2 or 3 years, everything that I did was just done with hand tools, which was the greatest thing that could have ever happened, because I learned how to use hand tools. I don't say I mastered them, but I did learn how to use hand tools.